Alright, YouTube, I am back, and another video, same shirt, I fucking love, that's what she said. That's what hyphen she. Alright, so story time. So one of my exes, the reason I made the video about not talking to your exes, came back into my life, and it's not someone I have a good end of relationship experience with. This isn't someone who we ended on a powerful note and we were like, yeah, through thick and thin we're gonna be friends and we've got each other's back. No. This was okay, 1 month she's begging me for me back, and the next month I'm begging for her back, and then we never wanted each other after we broke up at the same time is the real point there. Alright, so she comes back into my life, and I'm a single man with a kiddo. She's married to a guy who's 8 years older than her, who she helped get his life together, and they're just not happy. And this is my point, is like, I brought her back into my life hoping she was gonna do what she said. She said she wanted a friend. She said she wanted someone to talk to. So I hoped and prayed that that was going to be the case, because I have this problem where when I let people into my life, they give me advice that I don't need. When you're going to give advice, I'll come asking for it. When I need the advice, I will let you know. Like, if I'm having a hard time, it's going to be pretty obvious. And if you come over with good advice, I'm going to be like, wow, damn, you see me struggling with this fucking screw, and I can't get it, and you told me maybe use a firm grip and just twist. Okay, all right, that's good. When you don't know shit about my situation or what I'm dealing with, though, how are you going to come into my life and give me advice? Well, that was the issue. That was the drama, was because it was, oh, you've been fighting a case for 1.5 years and think a lot of women are sexist. No, I think all women are pretty much sexist at this point. It's been established. Like, all women want it. For instance, if no woman was sexist, no woman would want special privilege from the person that they're in love with, but they all want special privilege from the person they're in love with. That's sexism, especially, I mean, it's sexism no matter what. If you're a lesbian, you're expecting women to kiss your ass. If you're straight, you're expecting men to kiss your ass, or vice versa. If you're a dude, you're gay, you're expecting dudes to kiss your ass. But it's back to women. Gay guys are way different, a whole different animal. Like, they just, lesbians don't even fuck half the time. Gay guys meet and, like, they link up and they're like, they just look at each other. They don't even have to say it. Their eyes are like, and then they're getting it. Like, that's just how it goes. I mean, like, they got it like that. They're just all about, but it's because they're guys. We're like that. We're like, yeah, you trying to get it? You got it. But on a real note, with going back to, this isn't a part 2. This is a, not explanation, just, I guess, a story. I fought for my daughter for 1.5 years. It was the worst point of my life, and it's like a point I'm coming back from now, and I'm getting all of my shit together now, because it's just what it needed to be. And it's different. It's really different. But I went through all that, and then there's this married woman who's got a partner who loves her unconditionally, or to some varying degrees. There's a lot of stuff I can't get into. I could argue that this fool doesn't love this person. But here's my ex, married to a guy. This was the person who was probably my first girlfriend, like real girlfriend too. She's married to a guy, and it to me, when we started talking, it bugged me, because I realized this girl has a taste for losers, and when we dated, I was probably a loser. Like, it bugged me to realize that that's her taste, is she likes guys with nothing to bring to the world. I don't have a lot to give, but I bring a lot with me, and that's for damn sure. Like, but I genuinely see where she overstepped her bound trying to be my friend. I told her what my boundary was. I was like, look, if I come to you for advice, I come to you for advice. If I don't ask for your advice, if I don't want to hear your advice, I'm not going to ask for it, and I'm not going to really accept it, and it'll probably start a fight. I told her, I'm like, I will argue with you, and I will tell you when you're wrong in my life. Like, you don't get to be right about I'm not right about everything in anybody else's life. So why do you get to come into my life and tell me what my problems are and how to fix them and be entirely correct? You don't. But that's not something she was given consideration to. She wanted a friend, but she didn't want a real new friend. She wanted something familiar. We were never friends before we dated. That's one thing I have with a lot of women, is they'll tell you you were friends before you dated. Girl, we hung out 3 times, and that was me getting your attention. That was me pursuing you. That was me trying to get you to notice me. Hey, he's funny. Hey, he's cute. Hey, he looks good. Those are not the same hangout I gave to my bros last week. Like, it's not the same kind of environment. It's not the same kind of mentality or place, like, mentally. And it's like, we talked a lot before because she had a man when we first met, when we were in high school. She had a man who was yelling at her and hitting her, and we talked a lot because I had to show her there was a whole other side to that. Like, there wasn't just dudes out there trying to beat you and hit you and all this. And instead she ended up with someone emotionally manipulative and mentally manipulative, and she's mentally weaker now, and she's emotionally weaker now. She's been beaten into this corner where she doesn't think for herself anymore. She just does the day, and that's crazy. I'm here like, she blames it on the pills, but she hasn't changed, so the pills aren't even doing anything. I respect this person a lot, but what I don't respect was they came into my life and tried to give me advice, but the person's married in a completely different boat with 7 dogs, like, and here's my thing, I'm not trying to take advice from the person who got unhappily married. I'm trying to find the people that are happily married and get advice from them. They don't exist at our age, though, because y'all didn't wait till now to get married. I'm 26, 25. Now's a good time to start looking into... If I'd been with someone for 5 years, I'd be getting married to him right now. Because in that 5 years, I've seen that person with the job, I've seen that person with the place, with whatever. Maybe their major key to growing was a car that was holding them back. I've seen them get that. Okay, it's been 5 years, and I've been with this person, they've grown. They've done whatever they can. The car, their personal life, like, they're just working on themselves. That's a ring. That is how you acquire a ring. Like, that is what the ring comes in for. It's that when you're talking to an ex, also, you're seeing parts of yourself, too, because you fell in love with that. So there is a bit of you there. Like, you have to remember that. I fell in love with a girl that likes losers, and that bugs me to death. Like, all the other exes I've ever had, we talk and get along for the most part, but it's also because they don't feel this need to give me advice about things they don't have any experience with. My female friends with kids didn't tell me what to do going through my case because they didn't know what to do. So it wasn't the same for me as it was for them, and they acknowledge this. Now, that girl I know is a real cool person, but at the same time I have to cut her out from everything in life because I still care too much about her. That's on a real note. I give a damn, and we dated years and years and years ago, but she took my V card. She has a special place in my heart, but at the same time I also I've changed a lot, and I don't have time for people who want to come into my life and tell me how to live. You're either riding the train with me or you're getting off. I'm the conductor of my own life, and you don't get to control that. That's just what it is. Like, if my life is a train, you're getting on or you're getting off. You're not going to play games with me. I need to see your boarding pass. I need to see your boarding pass. I need to inspect the deck. I need to inspect the deck. Like, that's what it is. But on the other end of that, I'll run a small crew because of this. Like, I don't like advice from outside voices that have no idea. My homeboy who gives me advice, we've been tight for over 10 years almost now at this point. We're going on our 9th, 10th year. That's some different shit, okay? You get to give me advice because you know enough about my life that if I tell you some crazy, or if I tell you, nah, hold up, dog, let me tell you this too, you're going to listen because we've been together so long. We've been through the thick so long. I guess in closing, my point is these people are going to come into your life, your exes, your old friends. But if they're the same people, why do you need them back? Like, I would have loved to have talked to Sam if she was single, if she was happy, if she was doing her thing with her animals and working. Those would all be growth. Those would all be growth. But so let's play single with married, unhappily married. I would still talk to this girl. I would still be down with that girl. That girl is the tightest. But, like, the thing is that She's got a man. She's failing herself because her man's not shit, and she's not trying to make him shit because she can't. And that's failing herself. Girl is the coolest though. But my thing is like, look at my eyes. Like, you can see that I miss this person. Like, it's not somebody I like kicking out of my life periodically. She comes in periodically, and then she gotta go because she starts acting like she knows too much and she doesn't know enough to act that way. You knew me when we was 15 and dated. I have 11 years of life that have changed since then. And I'm sorry that I've changed since then, but I've been through some shit. I don't believe people change at their core. I believe at the core, the things that make you happy, the things that bring life to your eyes, are gonna be those things at the end of the day. But at the same time, your attitude can change, your demeanor can change, and how you look at shit can change. That's why my crew is real small. Like, comment, subscribe. Comment question of the day is gonna be, let's see. Ooh, this is a tough one. I don't even know. Name a time when you took an old friend back and things were good, and then name a time things were bad, just for you. You don't have to type the bad one. Type the good one in the comments. I want to see y'all good reconnects, because I have plenty of those too. I just give you guys advice to avoid the bad. I don't need to give y'all know when something feels good. But other than that, peace out, YouTube. Have a good one, and I'll catch you later.